Welcome into the LUTV Sports Desk. I'm Cam Sanderson. Alongside me is Jakolby Longino. The NFL Draft wrapped up this weekend, giving all 32 teams an opportunity to better their rosters. So, Jakolby, talk to me a little bit about, who you think were some winners and losers in the draft.
I'd probably say the biggest winner to me is the Tennessee Titans grabbing Cam Ward. You know, Cam's a very talented quarterback. I mean, just to point out some of the things he did, he was a Heisman Trophy finalist. He won the Davey O'Brien Award, first team All-American, Peyton Manning Award winner, ACC Player of the Year. Led Miami to their first 10-win season since 2017. I mean, he was a zero-star recruit, and he just continued to prove people wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple winners for me. I'm going to start off with the Patriots. That's one of my favorite things to see from the Patriots this year is how obvious they are about wanting to build around Drake May. You spend that first pick on a guy like Will Campbell, who's going to be a fantastic O-lineman piece for them, and then going Travion Henderson in the second, giving him some energy in the backfield and going wide receiver with Kyle Williams in the third. Yeah. I mean, that's offense, pieces that can be around Drake May. And another team I'm going to mention is the Eagles. It hurts me as a Cowboys fan, but pretty good draft. I mean, Jahad Campbell at 31 is probably one of the best value picks I saw this weekend. He's an insane talent, could have been a top 10 pick. If Dallas would have went with him at 12, I'd have been perfectly fine with that. So seeing him fall to 31, I mean, that's like a blessing for them. Andrew Makuba out of Texas, just adding to that defense. And Ty Robinson out of Nebraska, defensive tackle. They spent their first 3 picks on defense, which was already their powerhouse, and we saw it this season. That is what they lean on. Making it that much better. I mean, for me, as a team that has to play them twice a year, I'm concerned seeing them.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of building around a quarterback, I say the Carolina Panthers did a good job too. I mean, grabbing guys like Trevor Etienne, Jimmy Horn, just getting Bryson weapons. You know, to me, Jimmy Horn's a very speedy receiver that can get open. He showed that with Colorado and Deion Sanders. And then Trevor Etienne, I feel like he needs no introduction. He's just a great running back. I mean, his brothers, Travis Etienne, who everybody knows was a great running back at Clemson. I think he's going to come into the NFL and make an impact just like his brother.
Yeah, I mean, that T-Mac pick at 8 was fantastic. And, Bryce Young apparently went into the office earlier that day and said, if he's on the board at 8, you take him.
Yeah.
He made it clear, like, this is going to be my guy going into the season, and that's going to be a dynamic duo. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my losers. My first one, the Steelers. Pretty disappointing. You go into this draft without a quarterback. You lose Russell Wilson. You lose Justin Fields in the offseason. I mean, we watched Sanders fall to the 5th round. They skipped on this man so many times and said that, Will Howard's going to be our guy. Well, I mean, no disrespect to Will Howard, but he's not going to be your guy. I mean, that's not a guy you can build a roster around. They had some guys, Jack Sawyer, potential there. I think that could be interesting. We watched what he did against Texas in the playoffs. He looks like a player that could have a big impact. Derek Harmon, also a guy that, maybe can give them some life on defense, but overall pretty underwhelming draft. Another team was the Falcons. And I think, James Pierce, Jalen Walker, fantastic picks. Jalen Walker is one of my favorite defensive players in this draft. But the trade up to get back to James Pierce, trading that first-round pick next year, leaving yourself with not being able to pick until the 3rd, it felt like an overpay for a guy that probably would have fell to the 2nd. It might have been available at their pick if they just stayed where they were at.
Yeah. I mean, I'll piggyback on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, I think drafting Shedeur was definitely the move they should have made. But, I mean, I don't think Will Howard's going to be like a bad choice. But if I was in their situation, I would have probably chose Quinn Ewers just because I feel as if he's a proven winner, And Will Howard's a proven winner to won a national championship last year. But I just feel as if Quinn Ewers, I feel like that probably would have been more of a better choice for them.
You have any more teams you think might have lost in the draft?
Miami Dolphins. With everything going on with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey, I felt like they should have hit the draft harder for DBs and probably grab some more receivers.
Yeah, we saw a lot of DBs fall, so it was a little bit shocking not seeing them.
I think Kobe Bryant was one they probably should have grabbed. He was a star player at Kansas, and I think he could have been a very good pick, a long athletic corner for them.
Thank you, Jakolby, and thank you for watching LUTV Sports. For more content from LUTV News, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and X.